when I was literally just big, and then I had warts, which, hey, let's add a sprinkle of ugly. And I used to walk around and hide my face all the time, and I used to walk around and, basically try to not be seen. It didn't help that even my family members were rude to me and mean to me. I had one of my cousins literally tell me that I was worthless, I was ugly, and that I stink. Yeah, that I had like body odor. For me, that was the biggest like ouch moment because me and her were people that grew up together because we were born the same month, the same year, and you would think, hey, it's my cousin, she's going to be my helper, my savior in life, and in reality, she was another person putting me down. I would go to school and constantly be called fat, constantly be called like the meanest shit in the world, basically. I was an ogre. I was a witch. I was a like a whale, and it was a very horrible experience for someone young, and yeah. I would go home crying a lot, and my only savior during these times was my mom, and she was the only one that told me that everything was gonna be okay, that I was gonna grow up and be prettier, and that I was gonna grow up and be a better person, and basically that was my best friend. I would go to school and have like no one, and there was a few people that would talk to me, and even them, they would make fun of me. And came eighth, no, sixth grade, I got to meet a group of like rowdy ass people who showed me to not give two flying fucks about life. But even then, I would still be, insecure and everything. And I was a joke for like half of those people, and people used to dare themselves, like each other, to ask me out on dates. Yeah, can you believe it? Because everybody thought I was just ugly, and uh, it hurt me a lot, because it's something that you don't like to see or hear, Like, there's this kid that went up to me and just, oh, you're beautiful, oh, and when you grow up not loving yourself and not feeling beautiful, you feel like, okay, maybe he's the person, maybe he's being sincere. And I started, believing him, and then all of a sudden, in front of his friends, he straight up told me that I was a pig, and that I was ugly, and that I would never, have anyone love me. Uh, that night, I went home and drank NyQuil because I honestly wanted to kill myself. Stupidest thing to do, anyways. And then seventh grade, another kid did the same thing, and I just was like, I'm done. I had to get transferred to another school because I got kicked out of the school I was in, and that school hated me because of the school I came from, because of how I looked. I would have skinny little twig girls constantly be like, oh, here comes Shrek, or oh, here comes Fiona. All the time I would walk into school, and it just sucked. It sucked. That's when I fell into depression, and I started getting panic attacks. And I wouldn't tell my mom because it hurt me. Like, it's embarrassing to be like, hey, they're calling me names at school. They're being mean to me. It's embarrassing because you would think that being a human being and not everybody being perfect, people would understand, but they don't, and they don't care who you are because apparently you're not perfect. If you don't fit the standard of what a normal person or a beautiful person is going to look like, you're not going to be liked. And yeah. So, I almost got like jumped because of how I was, and yeah, and then 8th grade came, and I was depressed. I constantly went home, tried to like, yeah, myself, and my mom didn't know, and I didn't want to tell her. I stopped eating. I would eat, and I would throw up. I constantly had to like go to the doctors because my stomach hurt, because I wouldn't want to eat, because I wouldn't want to, yeah, just everything. And then high school came, and I went to a small high school with not a lot of kids, and they were all accepting of me. And then I had to transfer to a bigger school my sophomore year, and the first thing I heard when I walked in through those gates was, fuck, look at how fat that girl is. And I was like, are you serious? I was like, well, damn, okay. And I didn't have any friends, so I sat by myself during lunch, and I just wanted everybody to ignore me. And then a football player um, decided to dance in front of me and then push me to the ground. And all of his friends laughed at me, and I hated it. And I went home that night, and I cut myself, and I drank a lot of NyQuil, and I drank so much that I made myself like literally knock out for a few days. I didn't go to school, and my mom found out, and she cried because what could someone do, right? And yeah, but I learned. Um, that year, my sophomore year, I met two people that changed my life. Oh, I hate crying. Um, that year I met two people that literally made me say, "Oh, fuck life and fuck the world and fuck everyone else." And these people are sitting right here right now, and I had the best summer that year. And I started saying whatever, and I literally shut my heart out from everyone, and I liked it because then no one would be able to get to me. So yeah, that's my sad story. But I'm better now because I don't care what people say. And you know what? You learn one thing. Learn to like love yourself, and basically you being you is great. Fuck what everyone says. If they don't like you, guess what? They have something in their life that they're not happy for, and learn to say fuck it. And be happy. Live your life. Don't go around hating yourself, and don't try to kill yourself. That's not the way to go. Honestly, it's not, because when you're gone, there's a lot of people in life that are gonna miss you. And not just that, you are worth more than that cut on your wrist. You're worth more than those pills or whatever you want to do. You're worth more than that. A lot more than that. Yeah. Live.
Oh, life, the more you know, the more you go. So I guess now we're just gonna ask some questions because basically none of us really talk about our struggle or what we've actually gone through those times, because most of us weren't there during those times that we, you know, had those dilemmas. So we kind of just want to pick our brain a little. And maybe you guys want to also, and you guys could leave some comments down below. It'd be nice. So, no. Okay, I'll go first. Now that you've come to this realization that, fuck what other people think, you're gonna do you anyway. Do you think that if your bullies came up to you and like asked you for forgiveness, would you forgive them?
Yeah. I don't want to hold grudges because I think if you do, that kills you inside. I would just say, it's fine. You made me who I am, and you must have been in a really fucked up state of mind when you were making fun of me. So it's better to forgive.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how over it are you?
I just cried, so I'm over it, but it still hurts. So on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm a 9. Yeah. Well, no, because I'm over it. So 10, but it still hurts. I mean, who wouldn't it hurt?
It hit everybody. I mean, it sucks. I mean, I can't personally say that I've been through it,
Mhm.
but I mean, I can sympathize because I've gone through something similar, with family wise.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's in a part of your heart that you don't want to let go because if you let it go, it seems like you're losing
A part of
a
you.
part of you,
Yeah.
the part that made you who you are today. Because what how they say, what doesn't kill you makes you
Me
stronger. In that point in life, you were like, this shit's gonna kill me. This is the end of the world.
Yeah. Basically.
But it wasn't.
Because I'm still here.
Yeah, brother. Another question for me? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you had to keep it from your family?
Yeah. Yeah. I did. I was embarrassed. Like, a lot. Because my mom, if you met my mom's the type of person that if she don't like you, she's gonna be like, I don't like you. And if she has something to say to you, she's just gonna say it. My mom's a tough person.
Yeah.
And to have a mom like that and then to be the weakest link, it sucks. It freaking sucks. Because she's like, why can't you be like me? And it's like, Mama, because you're scary and I'm not scary. Yeah, that's why.
Josephina, any other question?
No.
So I guess that was my sob story. I'm sorry I cried. But
I
yeah,
hope y'all got tissues, cause I got roll.
yeah. And like I said, be you. Don't let no one let you down. Cause it'll get better. It'll get better. You'll meet people that'll change your life, and trust me,
And fairy tales do happen sometimes.
they do. They do. They do. And it really does get better. You're gonna find someone, and if you don't, you're gonna find someone some other time. But yeah. And look at me, I got pretty. But no, but for real,
She's the.
but for real, you'll feel better about yourself, and you got warts. The warts will leave. You'll be left with a scar, but it's okay. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.